Okay, we're looking at problem number 5 right now. And what we're doing, it shows 6 pints and it wants us converted into quarts. So, and what we're doing is we're circling the pints. So I already circled the first 2 right there. I'll circle the next 2. That's another quart. And I'll circle the next 2, and that's another quart. So that gives us 3 quarts. Okay, the next one, we're converting cups into pints. So since there's 2 cups in a pint, I'll go and circle 2 of the cups. That's 1 pint, 2 pints, 3 pints, and 4 pints. So 8 cups equals 4 pints. Okay, now we're looking at problem number 7. And on this problem it says Janice serving lemonade. Each glass contains 1 pint, and she's serving 16 glasses. And what we're trying to find out is how many gallons will she serve. So we're converting 16 glasses into gallons. And I brought a picture over here of the big G right there. And when you look at it right there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 pints in 1 gallon. So in 16 pints would be 2 gallons, because we counted 8 pints in 1 gallon, and 8 plus 8 is 16, so that means it would be 2 gallons of glasses that she served. So just excuse me, I'm writing with the mouse here. So 2 gallons. Okay, and we'll look at the next question. Question number 8. It says Connor says that it takes 8 cups to fill a 2 gallon container. Is he correct? And when we look back over the big G again, and we'll just see how many cups there are in 1 gallon. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's 16 cups in 1 gallon. So 8 cups would actually be 8 cups. Let's see if I can write this. 8 cups actually equals half a gallon. I have to excuse my writing again. Cups equals half a gallon. I'm going to abbreviate gallon to G. Okay. Okay, question number 9. Okay, question number 9 says, Mr. Velez has 8 pints of orange juice and 1 gallon of grapefruit juice. And what we're trying to find out is how many quarts of juice does he have? So we're trying to figure out how many quarts there are. I'm going to circle the quarts right there too. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take my pints right here. It says 8 pints, and if I look over here at my big G, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 pints in a gallon, so I'm going to go ahead and convert that to gallons. So you can see up above the problem right here, I wrote that 8 pints equals 1 gallon. And I already had another gallon of grapefruit juice. So the problem we're going to try to figure out is 2 gallons equals how many quarts, because that's what we're trying to figure out, is how many quarts there are. And I know that just the word quart means 4, 1/4. So there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So in 2 gallons, there would be 8 quarts. So there's 8 quarts. So that means he has 8 quarts of juice. Okay, question number 10. Question number 10 says, what unit of capacity would you use to measure the amount of water in a bathtub? And a bathtub holds a lot of water, so we'd use our largest unit of measure to measure that, which is gallons. So gallons is what we're going to use to measure the amount of water in a bathtub. Okay, now we're looking at problem number 11. And on problem number 11, it says, which is a greater capacity, 2 gallons or 7 quarts? So 2 gallons or 7 quarts. And it says draw a picture over here. So I went just ahead and brought the picture in of the big G. And you can look at the big G. Basically, I guess what I could do is convert my my 2 gallons into quarts to make it a little bit easier to see. So I did that over here, right here by 2 gallons. I put 2 gallons, and if you look over here at my big G, or I put 2 of the big G's there, and if you count them up, there's 8 quarts in 2 gallons. So it's easy to see that 2 gallons would be more than 8 quarts. So I went ahead and wrote that right there. 2 gallons is greater than the 7 quarts. Question number 12 says Angela used the drawing below to help her answer the question, and the answer is 1 quart is the answer, and it shows a picture of some measuring cups right there. It's got 4 measuring cups, then it got a picture of it looks like a quart of milk right there. So the question I would think this is referring to, the drawing is, it's 4 cups equals 1 quart. So the answer would be 1 quart. Okay, now you're going to do the remainder of the 13 through 16 on your own, and I'll have an assessment in Schoology for you to answer those questions. If you have any more questions, please feel free to send me a message.